Hi, and welcome everyone to this course on Bayesian data analysis with JASP. I'm Oscar, and as you can see here, I'm a professor at the University Complutense de Madrid. I'm going to be your teacher in this course within the European Association of Methodology. So maybe some of you are afraid or kind of cautious about Bayesian analysis because it can appear to be very technical and very complicated. So don't worry, because this course is going to be kind of easygoing and also very plot-based and visually based. So hopefully it's going to be a really nice ride, and we will learn a lot between each other. So, the aims of this course is for you to understand the foundations of Bayesian inference, on why this Bayesian inference is important and how it can be done. Also to perform some Bayesian analysis, and finally to estimate some Bayesian models with standard techniques, but also some more advanced methods. And to interpret the results of a Bayesian model from a Bayesian perspective, and to therefore achieve some informed conclusions. And finally, some practical exercises to analyze real data. Okay, so the schedule is going to be like this. We will have a first session that is going to be a recap and review on probability, random variables, and also the current state of statistical inferences in social sciences, which are the main issues and how we can move forward. Then we will move on to what is the Bayesian inference, how we can do a Bayesian inference, and then we will move on to a Bayesian estimation and how the main methods are used. For example, maximum a posteriori, expected a posteriori, and also Markov chain Monte Carlo methods. Then we will move on to a Bayesian inference with JASP. We will apply all of these principles into the JASP with standard techniques, and for example, t-tests, correlations, ANOVAs, regressions. And then we will end the course with a session with more advanced methods, for example, Bayesian psychometrics. We will cover some reliability analysis and factor analysis and latent variable models using a Bayesian view. And finally, some more advanced and emerging methods, for example, Bayesian networks, Bayesian meta-analysis, etc. All of these are going to be online sessions from a theoretical point of view and with materials, but also we will have some practice. That the only session that doesn't have any applied practice is the first session, because it's basically reading and getting informed. But the forthcoming sessions, we will have some tutorials on some practical exercises that also you can do if you want. Okay, the materials, as I said earlier, are going to be online sessions. So the main source of the course are going to be video pills that are basically short videos. We will have from between 4 to 5 video pills of theory per session, and also between 1 and 2 video pills of practice per session. So it's going to be really short, so don't worry about that. And easygoing, or at least my efforts are going to be like that. Then also the materials for the online sessions are going to be basically scientific papers that they are going to be linked in the materials, but we will have also 3 manuals that are going to be the foundational for all of the course. The main one is by John Krutschke, that it's called Doing Bayesian Data Analysis, a tutorial with R, Jackson, Stan. It's a very good textbook. I highly recommend this one. That is going to be the basic manual for the foundations and applications of Bayesian analysis. It has an update by Solomon Kurz that applies all of what is happening in the textbook to R, and specifically to do 2 packages, the tidyverse and BRMS. And there is also a technical manual that is very good by Mark Ross Sampson and colleagues, that is called Bayesian Inference in JASP. That is basically a very good manual if you have any question or inquiry on how to do a certain Bayesian analysis in JASP. Okay, so there are more manuals that you can get. For example, is really good by Navarro and colleagues that I highlight 2 chapters that they have: a recap on NHST on chapter 8, and also chapter 14, that is a basic intro to Bayes. I highly recommend these 2 chapters to grasp what they are talking about. And there's also a whole web page in JASP that has teaching materials. And finally, Solomon Cruz's blog, I think, is a very good source to stay updated and about other things regarding Bayes. Okay, so the software that we will use is going to be JASP. JASP is an open source and software, very similar in its presentation to SPSS, but also updated. So I think it's a very good option, and it has a very good framework integrated in it to do Bayesian analysis for many types of tests. So it's going to be our main dish regarding software. But also for more advanced techniques, we will rely on R and RStudio, as many of you will know. But also M+ is going to be mentioned as a valid source to implement some Bayesian techniques. Okay, so nothing more from my part. I wish all of you a good learning and have a good time during this course. Okay, let's see each other at the sessions.